Hey there, what's up, folks? Thanks for joining me today again in the storage shed. So, just got back from Goodwill, and today, what I have for you, I'm going to show you what I purchased at Goodwill. I'm going to let you know how much I paid for it, which was $34, but $4 of it was for myself. So, $30 I spent at Goodwill to sell on eBay, and I'm going to let you know, give you an estimated value of what I think I could get out of each item, and then we're going to break it down a little bit so you can know about how much money that I am thinking I could make per hour, essentially reselling. And this is why I do it part-time, because you'll see that the estimated value in your time spent it's pretty darn good. And there's a couple of caveats, but I'll get to that. But first things first, I'm using a wireless mic this time, so I know it's kind of a goofy placement, but I figured, I don't know, I see some other creators do it. They put it on their hat. I was afraid if I put it on my shirt, my beard would rub it or whatever. So we're gonna try it like this. But I thought this would be really good for my audio, and did a couple of tests, and I think it works pretty good. So we'll see. We'll see. It has two different modes. We're gonna do it with this one, see how it goes, see how it sounds, and I might try the other one on a different video to see how that sounds. But this is what I have it in now for like a quieter environment or noise canceling or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, but before I get to what I show you, what I got at Goodwill, there's a couple other important things we're going to do. First, we're going to pull an order that I sold on eBay, so let me do that. First item going out is in E, and not much light. Maybe I need to put a light over here somewhere. I could hang it up there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It is a vintage, brand new vinyl or flannel tablecloth. Still in the package. Let me bring it over here to the light. I got this at a yard sale last summer. I paid $1 for it. Vinyl flannel back. Yeah, it is vinyl. So this sold for $8.49 plus shipping. I was asking 10 or a little over. The guy sent me an offer. So that's the only thing I have going out so far today. Okay, second order of business is I'm used to talking loud. I just watched the video back, what I just recorded, and I'm used to talking loud so you can hear me, but there's a little bit of vibration. I don't think I need to talk that loud. I think I can just talk normal like I am now, and I think it's going to pick up fine on the audio. So I'm kind of working through this, guys. Sorry. But another important order of business is the chair that I've been talking about. So let me show you something. Yeah, I think I can even talk even quieter and it's going to sound better. So I'm not too sure how I like the sound of this yet, but I do like that I can hear me a little bit better and it cuts out the background noise. So we'll see how it gets. So you guys know I've been talking about my old rinkety-dinkety chair here. But yeah, I thought about putting a sheet over it or a blanket. Somebody mentioned in one of my comments, shout out to William Santiago, gave me a comment to throw a blanket over it, which I was like, you know, I'm in Goodwill enough. I may as well find something. And I did. I found this St. Louis Blues fleece. It's one of those things that's like, it's like a hood or a snuggie or something like that, but I think it's going to fit over the chair. So we're going to check it out. It was only $4.11. So let's give it a whirl. Check that out. What a great idea. It looks like a brand new chair. I put the sleeves inside out. Looks a little weird, but for a cheap $4 blanket or whatever, got myself a goalie blanket, whatever you want to call it. I just think it's funny. There you go. All right, let's get on to work here. All right, so like I said, here's my pile of clothes here. Spent a total of $30 on this stuff. $4, you know, for that blanket that I just showed you. So I just kind of keep track, and I'll kind of keep a tally going on the screen so you can see what we're doing. We'll give you a breakdown at the end. Let me count how many items I have here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items. So 11 items. We'll keep that in the back of our head here. Let's get started. So today, as you can see, all my tickets or my tags were yellow. Today was 75% off yellow. I pretty much go in there on Monday, 75% off. Anything that's on sale that's worth the buy, I get it. Looked in the case first, guys. You can always find pretty decent stuff in the case. This is a Botkir New York bag. I looked these up on eBay. They sell pretty good. I noticed it still has a tag, so it's new with tag. They're asking $25 for it. I paid, I think it was $6 and change for this, but it's a brand new bag. So pretty good. I looked these up, and these can sell anywhere between $20 to $30. So that's pretty good. So I could make 4 times my money on that. Went through the women's section, which I usually don't spend a lot of time there. I looked for Lululemon, other stuff like that. But if there's anything that kind of stands out, so I saw this yellow tag. This is Simply Vera Wang. That's a designer kind of brand. But this is $6.30, so I paid like $1.50, a little bit over $1.50 for these jeans. These can sell for 15 or 20 bucks, so that's pretty good. We got a pair of Reebok shorts. These are like a soft material, like a golf shorts, and this one was $5.48. So this size 4X, it's like, I think it's like 52 or something. Yeah, large sizes guys sell well on eBay because they're hard to find. So I'm expecting to get 15 to 20 for these. So I paid a little bit over $1, like $1.30 for those. Carhartt guys, you're always gonna see me pick up Scratch that. Let's try again. You're always gonna see me pick up Carhartt guys. These jeans look like brand new. These are kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody by saying old man pants, but they remind me of something like farmer people that are working outdoors, that kind of thing, would wear. And but Carhartt lasts like an eternity, so that's always good. But these are size 2X. These are a big size too. What are they? Size 46. But yeah, these are going to go well. $9.72. So what is that? Less than $3. A little bit over $2 for those. But I should be able to get 20 to 25 for these. And again, I'm probably been showing you some comps. Those comps that I'm flying up on the screen there, those are sold comps. That's for similar items or the item that's actually sold on eBay. So that's kind of how I know what it's going to sell for. This is a Star Wars shirt, and really nothing fancy about this shirt. Should probably turn these around the other way. Star Wars Force Awakens. I only got it because it was like a little bit over $1. I'm thinking $10 for this, probably less, maybe 8 or 9, but figure it's worth a try. We've got a I can't talk tonight. We've got a Miami Dolphins shirt. This one looked really good. Graphic on it looks really nice. It's a Fanatics brand, so I'm thinking probably 10 to 15 for this. A little bit over $1 for that t-shirt. Another one of these Daniel Cremu. I don't know. Just a real nice looking sweater. Nice color. I know we're going into spring, so I should probably not be buying a whole lot of winter stuff. But again, this was a little bit over $1 for this, so it's probably $10 to $15 for that. Here we have a Spy Plus Squadra Cyclist jersey. Check that bad boy out. These actually sell pretty good on eBay. Probably hard to find. A little bit over $1 for this. I'm expecting $20 to $30 for this. Probably 20 on the lower end. But that's pretty cool. We got an Under Armour jacket. It's a large. Looks pretty good. Ooh, see that? When you get it under the light, there is a little bit of stains right there. I don't know if you're picking up on that. Damn. You take the time to look over stuff, and there you go. So that's going to hurt the value a little bit. Didn't see that in the store. $16.49. So you're looking at $3 probably for this. Sheesh. I'll probably only be able to get $10 for less. Normally this would probably be close to 20, 15 to 20, but it's probably going to be less than $10. So that's a bummer, but it happens. Try to be careful, and yeah, lo and behold. This brand is called Paradox. Never heard of it. But it looked like a really nice quality. I always look at like the insignia. Looks pretty good. I had this on the side here. Paradox. So looked it up, and these sell for 15 to 20 bucks on eBay. So I figured since I can get it so cheap, $7.78. So you're probably less than $2 for that. I should probably give $15 for this. And then we got a Pebble Beach quarter zip. This looks pretty nice. It's a large. Almost looks new, really good condition on this. This is a little over $1 for that, but figuring 15 to 20 bucks for this. So there you go. So we'll figure up how much I figure I'm going to get on all these, and I'm going to throw it up on the screen there for you. Let me tilt my camera up here. So we'll figure up, I'll put up on the screen here how much I think I'm going to get. I didn't all add it up while I was doing the video. I just kind of did this all in one take. But we might be able to figure it out real quick. I think we got to figure it out here. So at 11 items, I spent $30. And so we got to subtract our cost of goods at the end. You got to remember that. Figure an average on we'll say on a low end, which it could be more than this, well, it could be less, but we'll say on a low end, about $195 gross sales, estimated gross sales, and I'm figuring on that haul. I was in the store for about 30 minutes, and I figure about 5 minutes per item to ship an item and everything. It doesn't take very long to do that. So 11 items times 5 is 55 minutes. So we'll call it an hour. So an hour and a half worth of work is what I basically just did. And you divide the 195 by 1.5. That's going to give you $130. And then, so now we need to take 20% off it. That's going to be your eBay fees and everything. So I figure 20% right off the top. So that's $26 off of that. So now we're at $104. We got to subtract our cost of goods. So that brings us down to $74. So after all said and done, when everything sells, estimated profits on this, I'm making $74 an hour. Did I do that correctly? I hope I did. Somebody's going to tell me if I didn't. But I think I did the math correctly. So we're looking at about $74 an hour. So there you go. That's why I do this. Doesn't take much work. That's pretty good money for very little work. So, all right, let's package something up here. I do like with these mics that I can kind of walk around and I can get it, like, I can go pretty far away from my phone. You can still hear me pretty good. And it doesn't really ever change. So that's good. But I have to get used to now not talking as loud. Because I know I was just talking super loud through this whole video. But I'm not going to redo it. So sorry about that. But I got to get used to just talking normal. Because now, and really this is pretty quiet for me because I guess I'm a loud talker anyway. But anyway, sorry guys. This is the audio that I'm working with. So I'm going to find a box real quick. So I'm going to walk over here to my little box station. And we're going to find a box to ship this guy in. So if not, I'm gonna use maybe 2 poly bags, but my poly bags are too small, so I don't think it's gonna work. So let me see if I can find a good box. Actually, dang, I just didn't walk very far at all. Do I want to cut this one down? I'll just slide it in there. That's trash. I could just slide it in there. I might just do that. It's pretty light. I could just... Let me see what I got over here. Might have a smaller one. More shallow one. I could reduce this one down. That's what I'm going to do. And that way I can show you guys how to resize a box too. So that's probably what we'll do. We might save this time. Guys, I always save my... What does this like come from this? Let me try to go up. There we go. All right. So I always save my boxes. So this is like, I don't know what I got this from. Oh, this is from some tea that I ordered online. And I always save my boxes. It came with that wrap. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm obviously saving that. So let me show you how I resize a box. What time am I looking at? We're good. So this guy is going to go in here well. Let me adjust my camera here. There we go. Move my water, no messes. So this guy's going to fit in here like really good. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Simple things in life. So I got this. This is like a... what do they freaking call this thing? I know it's a knife, but box cutter. Jesus Louise. I'm losing my freaking mind. This is a box cutter, but what's cool about this is that it has a box resizer on the end. This little spiky wheel thing here, and I'll show you how to use it. This is from, they've changed their logo, but this is from Shed Flips on YouTube. Lonnie and Candace. I've been watching them for a long time. They were selling these. They might still sell them. So if you need to go over there on YouTube, I've had this for probably 3 years now. But it's awesome. So you use a box cutter, box resizer all the time when you're doing this packaging. So here's what we're going to do. We got our item in here, and basically we have a bunch of space here. We don't need all that space. So we want to fold it down, and we're going to make it nice and easy. So you take your box resizer right here, and I'm going to go along the edge, and I'm going to kind of score like a line around the whole side. Kind of try to do it straight. By doing this, you're making it easier to fold your sides in. You'll see that in a second. So when you're done with that, kind of put that up so you don't end up cutting yourself. And then you get your box cutter out, and you're going to end up cutting up the sides like this. Always cut away from yourself, kids. Don't ever cut towards yourself. So we're going to go about right here. I'm going to cut up. And we're going to cut up here. And then we're going to flip this around. We're going to cut up. And we're going to cut up just like that. Bam. Now, I don't really think I need any backing in here, so I'm not going to put any in. It's just going to add extra weight. But this is going to fold in just like this. You see that? This is going to fold in just like that. That's good. And then this is going to fold here. And this is going to fold. Now, you're looking at this and you're probably thinking, Joe, that's a lot of extra box. And yes, it is. So here's a trick that I learned from Commonwealth Picker. Kevin Commonwealth Picker, another great YouTuber. He's been reselling full-time for a while. He used to be a school teacher. Super good guy. Highly recommend you watch this channel. Also, so we're going to cut straight across here. And I'm not going to push it real hard because I want to cut down into the product. But you'll see what happens here. So we're going to cut right across the top. And that cuts off this. Put this in the trash. And it makes a line right here. You see this line right there? So that's where I know I need to. I can just probably just rip it off here. There you go. And then now watch. My top lines up perfectly. Holy cow, look at that. Isn't that awesome? So I think what we're going to do is use my eBay tape for this, because whenever I'm going to use a lot of tape, oops, I don't like wasting my good tape. So get it right there. Wonder if I could have done that any more awkwardly. There you go. So that's just the main one. Now I'll just kind of put some other. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go one more time. And then we're going to go this way. Bam. All right. We're going to measure it on my new fancy schmancy pad here. Where's one star? There we go. So we are at about, we're going to say 15 on that, and we're just going to round up. Then up here, it is almost 12 inches or 11. Let's see here. I'm going to go, we'll say 11. So let me get my thing out so I don't forget it. 15, 11, and then we need to get the width, which is 2, and right on what it is, just in case I sell something else and I got to come back out here. All right, so we're gonna weigh this now. I just need it like that. Nope. Put it like this. 1 pound 9 ounces. So we're going to round up to 110. There you go. Done. So we're going to get this signed off here. So yeah, $8.49. paid $1 for it. So after fees, you're looking at probably $7 or something like that. Take out my cost of goods, $6. So I know it's not a lot of money. Ideally, I wouldn't be making a bunch of sales like this. So it all kinds of add up, but it is what it is. So that's done. I can't forget to take this with me. That's about all I have for you guys tonight. I am going to go ahead and take some pictures right here. So I'm going to list them at home. Got to get some stuff listed. You're always going to hear me talk about getting stuff listed. The reason why I say that is because eBay's algorithm, the way that works, the more you list, the more you sell. And really, if you want to be selling things every day, you got to be listing something every day, at least one thing. I'm trying to do at least 3 to 5 things a day. So I got to make sure I got enough goods coming in. Maybe tomorrow, if I get to it tomorrow, since I just bought this stuff, I'll probably still try to get these clothes, but I'll show you guys over here. I've got some of my buddies in those boxes right over there, his G.I. Joe stuff, so we'll get through that. But sorry, this is a bit of a long video. I'm sorry about the audio. I hope it worked out pretty good. And because I really would like to use these, I think they're going to come in handy. And also my other YouTube channel, Get Joe Grill on. I do some cooking stuff, so if you want to follow me there, I appreciate it because I'm going to be using it there too. So let me get started here, guys, with this stuff. I really appreciate you coming by the channel. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, leave them in the video and I'll be sure to answer them. But that's about it. So have a great day. Thanks.